Yeah, kind of look like a couple of dragons.
Come on, baby. Keep smoking. Oh yeah, I got a number over here. Look at that. The last week, sitting in the car. I'm gonna pull this out of the way. Show you the back. I've made up my mind that I've really kind of been, I don't know, not too smart about not utilizing this backpack more. I haven't been using it because for most of my day hikes, or overnight hikes, I should say, that it's just too big. But on the other hand, a normal sized backpack is not big enough, so I end up carrying an extra bag. So I end up sticking it over my shoulder, wrapping it around my neck, and I come home, my shoulders all sore because I've got this backpack riding sideways, and it just rubs in places that make you sore. It just makes no sense, now that I think about it, that I shouldn't just pack this pack, even though I'm only packing it half full because I'm just going out for a night. This is a very comfortable pack, and yeah, just pack it light. I'm going out for one night, 2 days. It's a very comfortable pack. I might as well just throw everything in one pack. I can be comfortable instead of trying to struggle with 2 packs and end up sore the next day. Yeah. So today I'm taking this pack and I'm leaving here real soon and going on a hike. Just because it's a 75 liter pack, an Osprey, doesn't mean I have to pack it with 75 liters of stuff. Why carry 2 packs when I can carry 1? I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, I'm carrying 1 pack today and an umbrella because it's supposed to rain. It's not gonna rain soon, but it's supposed to rain, and I don't want to be caught walking when the rain comes. All right, the storm clouds aren't here yet, and I'm walking down the road, going to camp out in the woods. So I'm going back to my other camp. I'm gonna stop and check on the bug out bucket, make sure it's still okay, make sure it's waterproof. We're gonna dig it back up. So we'll catch you guys when we get a little farther down the road. Wow, it's hot. The sun isn't really shining too much. I don't know if you can see over there. It's pretty cloudy. There's rain coming, but the humidity must be like 95%. I've only walked about, probably a mile and a half or a little over. I'm down here on the train tracks, the train tracks are over there. I'm under the bridge here, but yeah, I gotta cool off a minute. It is extremely hot. Temperature's high. The humidity's up. And yeah, I gotta take a break. It is really hot. And I've still got probably 2 miles or a little over down the tracks to the campsite. And I will probably identify the bucket on the way there today, but I probably won't dig it up today. Well, I'm for sure not going to dig it up today because I've got stuff in my backpack that I want to put in the bucket. And because I was gonna take two small backpacks, and I decided against that and just decided to take the one big one. A lot of the stuff is just kind of thrown and stuffed in this backpack, so I will sort this backpack out over the next day or day and a half. I got 2 days before I got to be back to work. I'll sort this stuff out in this backpack and then plan what I'm going to put in the bucket and have that sorted out and ready to put in on my way home. So yeah, it's just, I'm overheated. I'm overheated. I had to stop, sat here under the bridge for a drink and cool down. Yeah, it's not good to push yourself when it's this hot and this humid. Your sweat just doesn't evaporate, so it doesn't cool your body down. So I'm gonna sit here a minute and then I will get up and mosey onto the tracks. And it's a lot easier, slower walking now because I'm not walking on the road. I don't have to worry about the police stopping and harassing me. Down here, the only thing I have to worry about is trains, and these tracks get trains very, very seldom. But I will definitely be keeping an eye out so I can duck off in the bushes. You've seen that from my last hike down here. But yeah, for right now, I'm gonna sit here another 10 minutes and cool down. I am burning up. It is really, really humid and quite warm. It's in the 80s. And the humidity, I'm telling you, humidity's got to be 90-95% because of the rain coming. So I need to cool down. And I'm just gonna sit here a minute. I'm sitting here on these stones. Still got my backpack on, but this is probably a 30-degree slope. So all the weight is off my shoulders and off my waist. The backpack's probably 3 or 4 inches higher than my waist. I'm kind of leaning against it, using it as a backrest. And I'm gonna sit here and cool down a minute. So we will get back to you when we get back hiking. All right, I tend to push myself a little too hard on the road, I guess, because I figure on the road you have more interaction with police. You're walking down the road carrying a tripod, a camera, a loaded backpack. You have more chance to worry about them stopping and questioning you and giving you crap. So I tend to kind of overhike myself and push myself too hard just to get off the road and get out in the woods. I've had a chance to cool down now. I don't have to push myself no more. I'm off the road. I'm down here on the tracks. The only thing I have to worry about is trains and, and the rain. But I've got my umbrella, so I'm covered there. I can make it to my campsite and everything's gonna be good. Gonna spend the night in the woods. Well, Apparently this is a lesson well learned. This thing was buried 3 inches at least under the soil. They came through here with these tree shredders, and I can't imagine how, but somehow it just happened to dig down the soil here, and it shredded my bucket. It pulled it out of the ground. The bucket's destroyed. The mountain house might still be good. Toilet paper soaked with rainwater. The Spam and the ramen noodles might still be good. This bag is thrown over here. That pouch is there. The lid is destroyed. Here's another piece of the lid. I'm gonna have to pick this trash up and take it with me, but yeah. I mean, you've seen in the video the last time what this looked like. It was all shrubs. But I can't imagine how they just happened to hit 4 or 5 inches into the ground, because I guarantee it was buried at least 3 inches. How they happened to hit that and pull that bucket up out of the ground and destroy it like this. It's destroyed. And that's just something you have to take into account. Sometime you bury a cache, it might not be there when you come back. So I have to clean up this mess and pack it into the bucket and carry it to my campsite. Yeah, I'm totally blown away. I walked up on this and there's just a mess of trash everywhere. And yeah, even the sweatshirt's destroyed. Ugh. I mean, this is just, you can see here, it's just shredded. It is what it is. Pick up the mess and clean it up and move on. My backpack's way back there. I knew it was right in this area. I was looking for it. So there's the hole. I guess next time I have to bury it 6 inches instead of 3 or 4. If I'm burying it along train tracks where they're going to come through with these weed shredders. God, I can't believe it went that far in the ground. I mean, you can see here all the rocks that I had piled on top of it. On top of the bucket, those rocks were piled. In the hole, those rocks were piled on top of the bucket. And it's like, I mean, it's almost like they knew it was there and just purposely just ground into the ground until they got that bucket. Oh, gets me. There was no trees or shrubs even around the bucket. They were behind it, but not around it or beside it. It is what it is. I'm gonna pick up my mess and move on.